Dead Horse Point State Park. So it's right up there. So this is not a national park, this is a Utah state park. So we'll have to pay to get in here. But no big deal. Okay. See if I can get the sun glare off of this. This is Dead Horse Point State Park. And here's the different layers of rock. Oh well. I hope you can read that. You can see it out there. Down there. This is Dead Horse Point State Park. And what you're looking at down there is the Colorado River as it winds around that point down there. And we're headed up to the point. We're not quite there yet. But I wanted you to see this from this vantage point. Over there on the far canyon, over there, that's Canyonlands over there. It's where we just were. And this is the other side of the canyon at Utah State Park. Where over there it's a national park. So, but that's the Colorado River. And way down there, see that road? There's a car on that road down there. Huh?
It's like a little matchbox car.
Yeah, a little matchbox car. A lot of those roads aren't very wide, so you don't want to take anything very big. Look at that mesa over there. I'm going to get a couple shots with my phone camera. We'll get back to you.
Oh, is it on the mesa?
Yeah.
Huh. Huh. I don't know what's over there.
I don't know.
There's a sign, but I don't know if there's...
2,000 feet.
No, dai, qualcosa prendiamo anche oggi. No, di cosa? Che cazzo? No, andando. Vediamo. Cioè, se ne da camminare ci fermiamo.
Glielo detto. Sì, c'è il segno del cappello.
Scusa, si fa.
Look real carefully on that mesa down there, and you can see in the rock a horse This is Dead Horse Point, and that's the Colorado River over there. But if you look carefully in that rock, you can see a horse, the outline of a horse. So. Over there, you can see the Colorado River again. And then the canyon below. Now, according to that sign, the river is 2,000 feet below where we are. So it's a long ways down.
Se sta in mormone.
Io spero sia vero, Mario è andato forza all'altra vita di certezza.
Guarda, quelli gli mettono a fare il fuoco,
You see it? You can see the outline of a horse. A different vantage point. There's Mom. I'll give you a good look at it here in just a minute. Okay, that's down in the canyon. See? You can see the horse a little bit better. You can also see cars driving on the road down there. But you can see the point in the Colorado River. Now that's the main Colorado River that flows down, like on that one panel we saw, all the way to Lake Mead. And that's where the Hoover Dam is at. Over on the far side, again, is Canyonlands National Park. And this side is Dead Horse Canyon State Park. And if you look all the way down through there, you can see the Colorado River sneaking its way through the canyon. see the trail road down there that you can take if you got a smaller vehicle. Have you been able to find the horse yet in the rock formation? With this wind coming up the canyon wall, it's not bad. You can see along the Colorado River how green it is. It's how the water feeds the area. Just outside the river, it's cut down into the canyon. It's desert. You can see Colorado way out there. That's Dead Horse Point. Well, Mom and I are going to have some supper here. So, we got a nice little aluminum table here, some shelter, some nice scenery to look at. We could park right by it. So we're gonna have some supper. Whew. Don't need to tell you, we're both beat. It's hot. We've done some trails. So we'll get back to you. See you later. Well, Mom and I just finished up some light supper. We had some chicken salad sandwiches on croissants. We ate some salty chips to get some salt back, and she's drinking some Gatorade, and I've got some sweet tea, so we've got it covered, I think. But we were just sitting here marveling at all the critters that came to visit us while we were sitting here. Over there in that big evergreen tree, there was a huge raven sitting in that tree, waiting for us to drop something. And then there was a little chipmunk running around down there, and he was also waiting for us to drop something. And some other kind of big bird flew in. I'm not sure what it was. Great big thing. Like a blue jay on steroids.
Well, it didn't have a head like a blue jay.
But
It was blue.
I don't know if you can see it or not, but Mom and I were just sitting here, and this big outcrop of rock right here in front of us. The sun strikes it just right. You can see it sparkle. And I don't know if you can see it or not in the video, but it's really quite pretty. I mean, as the sun is going down, which it's almost 5 o'clock, the lower the sun gets, the more this rock seems to sparkle. And we've noticed that on a lot of the canyons, how the sun strikes the rock, depending upon how it looks, and it can change color. nice breeze. It's 90 degrees out here at least. But we got a nice breeze that's coming up the canyon wall over there.
No cell signal, so
Huh?
no cell signal, so I can't look up what that bird was.
We don't have any cell signal up
Or
here.
nar.
Mom wanted to find out what that bird was.
Wait till we get back down.
But you can see the kind of terrain that is here. It is desert, pretty much. I mean, the only plants that grow, I mean, are the plants that don't need a lot of water. And a while ago, we stopped at the visitor center, and they have signs in the restrooms that says conserve water, because they have to truck water in up here on top of the mountain, and it's 6,000 gallons at a time. So there's no water available up here. It all has to be trucked in and put in big tanks. So you can imagine what little rainfall is up here. Of course, when it does rain, if it's a big thunderstorm, I mean, you get big volumes of water running down through these canyons, and then it's gone. I mean, you get these flash floods up here in the mountains, and these. Oh, you see up there in the tree? Our friend is back. That big raven. Look at that thing. Mom and I have noticed that all of these canyons and these national parks and such we visited, there's lots of ravens, and you would think it's a crow, but it's not. I mean, it's about 3 times the size of a crow.
About the size of a chicken.
The size of a chicken, Mom says, but and they have a very distinctive sound they make, although this one's staying quiet.
Yeah. Who's talking?
But he's a big one. Waiting for us to drop some food. That's what he's doing.
Sorry about your eye.
And they're scavengers is what they are. So,
They remind me of the turkey vultures. They're just not as ugly.
well, yeah, that's true. They're smaller than a turkey vulture, but what self-respecting bird wants to live up here anyway?
Way to go, bird.
So make some. Make some more noise, bird. They'll follow you around wherever you go. Anyway, you can kind of see what it's like up here. In its own way, it's beautiful. And these areas, these national parks, these state parks, I mean, they're a treasure to keep. So, and when there's not a lot of people around, they're quiet and serene, and just you can hear the wind blowing through the trees. It's a treasure, it really is. But here pretty soon we're going to start down the mountain, and we're not very far from Moab, so it won't take us very long to get back to the RV. So I guess we'll close this out and say bye, Ma.
Bye, Ma.
Bye, y'all.